So when we arrived last night, we had to get the keys out of the key safe, and they send you the code in advance. Let's go inside. So you've got a door followed by a door. And some cute little hooks here. I wonder what they're for. Now it does sound noisy outside, but it didn't stop us from sleeping last night, that's for sure. And the traffic is mostly daytime. Right, and into the hallway. And this is where last night's tour will begin. Well, welcome to Grove Cottage on North Marine Road in the village of Flamborough in North Yorkshire, just near Bridlington. Two of us are staying in this cottage, this very nice cottage, which I'm going to show you around, for 4 nights. We've just arrived, it's dark, which is why I've got all the lights on and why the blinds are closed. So I'm just going to give you the brief walk around to show you what we get on arrival, essentially. Two of us are staying here 4 nights, as I said, and it's cost £360, and this is over a weekend in the month of October. So I'm not sure how that compares to the rest of the year, but that was booked through booking.com. So I'm going to retrospectively go back to the outside and show you coming in, but I'll do that in the daytime tomorrow and then mash everything up in order. So you'll get it anyway. Right, let me show you what we've got. So this is the living room that I've just come into. So the hallway's out there. Living room here, and it's a living room and a dining room, so you've got the comfy area down there and the dining area just here. So dining table and 4 chairs, and then 2 extra chairs at the side. A nice welcome thing there, very nice. So you've got dairy milk, salt and vinegar crisps, and white and red wine. Oh yeah, so that's nice. That's a nice little welcome, isn't it? I can't really see much out there because of the reflections and so forth. There is a garden at the back, but I'll show you that tomorrow. And this, it looks like it's some kind of back porch sort of conservatory area, but again, I'll show you that tomorrow. Kitchen is through here. We'll have a look at that last, and that flashing that you can see is not how it looks. It's because of the refresh rate on this camera, and that is what, unfortunately, the effect that you get with some kind of light bulbs. So coming into the living room area, there is a nice long sofa that's easily long enough for someone to lay out on. Very nice long sofa. It's a 4-person sofa, and next to that you've got a 2-person sofa and a 1-person sofa, and then you can all argue over who gets to put their feet up on the foot poof. You've got a little drawer down there. I don't know what's in it. Is anything there? Nout. You can put your bits and bobs in there if you want to, and we've got a nice uplighter just there. Wi-Fi, and I've got the Wi-Fi code, so that's been sent to me in advance so I can connect up. Mirror, fireplace, but it's just decorative, you can't light this fire. And then down here there is a LG flat screen TV, and beneath it, in cupboard, some reading material. So no DVD, etc., but I don't think many people have them these days, do they? So that's a fake fire down there. I doubt it gives heat off, because they wouldn't have put a basket with straw effect stuff in on top of it, would they, if it did? So I think it's just to make it look pretty. And you've got a plug socket down there for it to go into. Nice original features in the architecture. I like how the brickwork's been cleaned back to the original brickwork. And that's obviously a useful thing, although it's a bit wiggly waggly. I must admit, I would rather be looking at a clock hanging on there than the 2 screws. But other than that, I think this is a really tidy looking property, and the chandeliers are beautiful. Really, really very nice. You've got some local geography on the wall over there. The heating is provided through radiators, gas central heating, I'm presuming it is. And to the left of that radiator is a door, a magic door. I've already been in here, so I'll just have to explain. So this is a little cupboard. I don't know if there's a light. Yes, there is. And it's packed full of games and stuff. So if you're bringing kiddies with you and things, this is great. This is really, really lovely, things like this. These little touches make a difference. And that's the biggest thing of Cards Against Humanity I've ever seen. That looks amazing. But yeah, good. So obviously the shoes and the coats don't come with the property. They're ours. I've just put them there. But you do get a vacuum cleaner and an ironing board. And if you do some washing, you can hang your clothes on that thing just there to get them dry. Right, lights off. I'm going to go into the kitchen now. Again, I apologise for the flashing, but it isn't like that to look at. It is just this camera that does it. Oh, incidentally, that's where the clock is. I still would like to see one up there though. I like clocks. Right, kitchen. So into the kitchen, nice parquet effect flooring. Oh, we've got a fly. That's unfortunate. We don't like flies. I shall be dealing with that later. Right, I'm going to whip through this because of the flashing. So essentially what you've got is a nice long worktop area with sink. If you're American and watching this, this is called a washing up bowl. I know you don't have them in America. That means that there probably isn't a dishwasher. There is a washing machine for washing clothing. This will be the under sink area for storage. And down here is a locked cupboard. So I guess that's where they keep their cleaning products. So that's a locked cupboard down there. And that's false straw fronts. You've got a toaster and a bread bin over here. That must have something behind it storage wise, but nothing that you can use. And then there is Nadia Hussein's Fast Flavours and then some Joe Wicks. I much prefer Nadia, to be fair. Anyway, oh, we've got all sorts of bits and bobs in here. So it comes with herbs and spices galore. So ground ginger, cinnamon, lots of cinnamon, curry powder, paprika, ka-ching, like all that sort of stuff. Vinegar, salt, pepper. I guess some of this stuff might be what people have brought and left behind. But you know what? I'm not complaining at the fact that I've got some tomato puree I can use if I want to. So that's all good. So tea, coffee, sugar, so anything in it? Yep. So sugar in that one, tea bags in that one, and not sure. Let's have a look. No, that one's empty. Definitely tea bags in that one though. Above that, again, storage cupboards. So if you've brought food with you, there's ample spaces and places to put it. And blimey, there's more. There's chopped tomatoes, baked beans. Crikey, people must leave all sorts here. So, wow. Okay. Well, we won't need to do any shopping tomorrow. So that's good. Down here, what we got? That doesn't seem to want to open unless it's one of those clever cupboards. It's one of those clever cupboards. Oh, right, look. Okay. I'm glad they don't throw the food away. I hate food waste. So it's good that it is left there. And stuff in tins lasts forever. And in here, I'm guessing we've got utensils. We've got glasses. Wine glass for that nice glass of wine in a bit. All looks good. Again, sorry for the flashing, but I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can. And more bits and bobs here. Look, you've even got washing powder. So that's good. Oh, flying wasp planet. Look at that. Oh, come on. Is that for demonstration purposes? Flipping heck. That's it's a bit nasty, but it's also quite comedic, to be fair. Oh dear. I did see that other fly though, so they've obviously come in somehow from somewhere. Now, I haven't seen a fridge, but I know there must be one. It must be down here somewhere. What we got? We've got all chopping board, storage, cooking things down here. More stuff. It's really well equipped. I mean, crikey. There's all sorts. Tons of stuff. I'm not going to go through every single little drawer, but look, you've got your plates and bowls and cups. Whatever that is. Ah, you got some more of them light bulbs that make it flash. And if you forgot your cigarette lighter, then there's one there. Right, you've got a microwave, if I haven't pointed that out, and your kettle and your teapot, English essentials. Where's the fridge? Have I been in this cupboard? Ah, right, that's a freezer. So that's a freezer that definitely needs defrosting because I cannot even open the drawers on that. So that's a freezer that is overdue a defrosting. Should have been done really, to be fair. And a fridge which, I'm going to level with you, it's not dirty, but it's not clean either. That's not great. I feel like that needs to have been cleaned a bit better. So I don't know if you've got contract cleaners or if you do this yourselves, Grove Cottage, but you're not getting 10 out of 10 for that job because it just ain't good enough. There is some more bits and pieces here, but to be fair, I wouldn't want to use somebody's old mayonnaise. Right. Oven there, gas rings on top, so all good. Right, I'll come out of the flashy room now. Yeah, that fridge being a bit dirty like that was disappointing because, you know, it's kind of a benchmark really. The fridge is one of the most important hygienic food spaces that there is, and if that's dirty, it doesn't fill you with the confidence that you want to have. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that, and I'm quite disappointed that the freezer is absolutely inaccessible. It's just frozen up completely. That definitely needs sorting out. Now, the other thing that I want to point out is that when I walked into this room, the first thing that struck me, and I have to say it, I'm really sorry, but I've got to say it, is I can smell dogs, right? I don't have dogs, but I know what dogs smell like. And, you know, when I go into someone's house that's got dogs, it's that smell. So I didn't even know that you could bring dogs here, to be honest, but I guess it's the coast and people like to, but it is a bit whiffy. I can smell them. So please, you know, take this as feedback, which is not meant to be slaying, because I'm not doing that at all, because I'm impressed it's nice, but I think that could be addressed a little bit. Maybe a bit of shake and vac and put the freshness back or something like that. Right, let's go and have a look upstairs. So there's the stairs to the upstairs world. So just heading upstairs now to the bathroom first of all, and that is through this door just here, and it's a nice sized bathroom actually, so very tastefully decorated. The colour of the floor, the theme is the same as the kitchen. Oh look, another fly. There's definitely a fly problem here. Why is that happening? It's a dead fly problem now. I'm not a Buddhist. So, bathroom. You've got a bathroom cabinet with mirror on the front. Nice shelving, a big sink, and it's a nice sort of old-fashioned style sink. I like that. Plenty of space to put all your toiletries. So this is good, and that shelf there above the radiator. Again, more storage space. It does feel clean, the bathroom, I will say. I don't get any feeling of it not being clean at all. You've got a toilet that matches in style with the sink, and then a heated towel rail just there. 3 toilet rolls have come with this at this point, and the shower is a walk-in shower, sliding doors, nice cubicle. Oh, I like that. So you've got the overhead and you've got the one that you can hold in your hand as well. I just use that one. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice shower cubicle, much better than having a bath with a shower over it. So yeah, happy enough. So from here is, so just as you come out of the bathroom, there's another door with a lock on. You can't get in there, but that's obviously another one of their cleaning cupboards. So now going forwards up these stairs just here. So we've got 3 options. We go straight forward, we go left, or we go right. I'm going to go straight forward, and then to mix it up, I'm going to go up there. And they're blooming steep. And then we'll finish this one last. So I'm above the living room now. So just before I go in there to point out, you've got more storage space just here. Ignore the bags, they're ours. And more storage space underneath. Loads of storage space. Huge wardrobe, but this side of it you can't use. Look, it's got a lock on it. So you've got a double wardrobe though over here. It's got drawers in it. Extra quilts and bedding and stuff like that. Oh, that looks nice. Comfortable. Yeah, I like. And then you've got a big, long mirror just there, checking yourself out. And now here is the bedroom. And it is a lovely, lovely bedroom. It does look really nice. It's got a big headboard at the back. Decor is spot on, absolutely really done very well. I like how they've retained the old fireplace. It's a pity it can't be used, but I guess nobody wants to be bringing coal upstairs, do they? It's a double bed. It's not a huge king size bed. It might be slightly bigger than a normal double, but it's not certainly not as big as my bed at home. Got 3 candles, another mirror, I hope. But drawers by the bed, and you've got plug sockets by the bed with USB, so you can charge your phone while you sleep. Bish bash bosh, that's great. A little dressing table here as well. Another mirror. Hey up. Alles klar, as the Germans would say. Towels. We do have towels. I didn't see the towels in the bathroom, so they're there. Flat screen TV again. And there's the hairdryer for those people who wish to preen their buffons. Beneath that, more drawers, more plug sockety stuff down there. Yeah, we're all good. Happy enough. The only thing I will say that I'm slightly apprehensive about with this bed is the fact that I could smell dogs downstairs, and I know that that means that people will let dogs sleep on the bed with them, which makes me want to go, because that thought, I'm sorry, I don't have dogs, and for me that's just a really awful thought. I will say I cannot smell dogs in the bedroom at all. It is very much a downstairs smell. Can't smell them at all up here, actually, so hopefully people haven't had them up here too much. Right, I'm going to look, this is a kid's room here, but I'm going to look at that last, because that's where we've put all his luggage. So I'll show you that without our luggage in. And what we're going to do now is go up the stairs, and these are flipping steep. I can't film walking up there. My word. Right, I've got to say that those stairs are horrific. There's a Facebook group called Death Stairs, right? That reminds me of that Facebook group. Anyway, this room is lovely. Now, temperature-wise, I can feel the temperature has gone down. So if you are stopping up here, you definitely want to get your heating whacked up a little bit. So this is facing the front. You can't see anything, it's night time, and I'm not going to turn the LED off on my GoPro, but trust me, that's the street outside. Same view as from the master bedroom beneath. So you've got a flat screen Hitachi TV, more drawers, double wardrobe and drawers underneath it. Ample storage, a second hairdryer for people who wish to preen their buffons. Comfy chair, bedside tables, bish bash bosh. So there's plug sockets down there. I cannot see if there's any next to the bed. There are lamps. There must be. What are the lamps plugged into? They must be plugged into something. And very handily, there's actually double plugs underneath. If you can see that there, an adapter. So that's good. They've thought about that. It's a nice space. It's a nice room. It's obviously up in the eaves. But yeah, the only thing that I dislike about this space are those stairs, which quite frankly scare me. Right, I'll come back to you when I'm at the bottom of them. Pray for me. And just as I'm coming down the stairs, I can't help but spot that that looks like a smoke detector, or possibly a carbon monoxide detector, or possibly both. So that's a good thing to have at the top of the house, definitely. I made it alive. Right, this is the bedroom at the back, and this is what is definitely the kids' room. Look at that. You got some nice books there. Ocean and Safari. Let's have a look. Ocean and Safari. Oh, look, we've got oh, wow. I don't know if you can get the hologram on the camera. That's quite clever. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. How do you do that with a book? That's brilliant. Super. That's going to be my reading later. Anyway, let's have a look at the kids' room. You've got kids' o'clock, another little fireplace there, and the best bed in the house. Oh, I want to sleep in here tonight, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sleeping in here. I hope the wife will understand. But yeah, this is nice, isn't it? That's great. What kid would not want to sleep in a bed like that? The only thing that could make it better would have been if it was a train. Anyway, in the back bedroom, you have a view over the backyard. There is a light on there. You can't really see much, and I'm going to show you this in the day tomorrow, but just to sort of make you aware that that is the aspect that you're looking out on. I'm guessing that's like a beanie bag type stuff that's stuffed down there. I'm not pulling it out. And the kids have got a big comfy chair and a wardrobe just there. And ooh, a boiler in there. I'm not massively keen on boilers in bedrooms. I must admit it does concern me in a kid's room, but there is the carbon monoxide detector up there, so that is a good thing. But yeah, I guess in some buildings it's going to be unavoidable, and it must have passed regs, otherwise they wouldn't be allowed to be there. But it's not something that I like, but it's fine. I'm not sleeping in this room anyway now. I'm going to sleep in the other one. Not because of the boiler. My wife's told me I can't sleep in that bed. Gutted. Right. This so far has been overall positive. It's not 100% yet. It has got a couple of things which could have been a little bit better or different or cleaner, as in the case of the fridge. But with that said, overall, I've got a very positive feeling about this place. I'm going to show you the front of the building tomorrow, the front of the house, the front of the cottage, whatever we're going to call it. It's a terrace, it's a cottage, whatever. I'll show you the front garden, well, the front yard, coming in through the hallway, and then I'll show you the back and anything else that I've missed. Right, I've talked too long. I need a glass of that wine, that welcoming wine. Catch you later. Just a very late addition before we go any further. My wife just pointed out to me there isn't a lot of room to hang your clothes in the wardrobe because the drawers are there in the way. If you look to the left, that's the bit where she's got clothes hanging. If you've got long clothes, then that is a little bit of a disappointment. Right, it's the next morning, folks, and I'm going to show you the rest of the downstairs of the property now. So this is the little conservatory porch area at the back. It's a lot cooler in here. You have got a heater, but it is actually quite a nice sort of segregated space away from the living room if you don't want the TV. You've got storage there, shelving, a couple of bottles of my homebrew. That is the door to the kitchen, but that's kept locked, so it's not an access door, that. And then coming out here, you've got what looks like a cat flap. Or maybe it's a small dog flap. Could be, actually. And then out into the yard. So it's really nicely and tastefully done. But it does look like somebody's been tidying up and left stuff. I'm not sure if these are meant to be out in all weather, to be fair. I don't know. And that just there. But this is how I've found it. But it is nice. That should really have a chair in it, shouldn't it? Although it'd be weird having a chair in it and then that above your head. So maybe not. It's just a design feature. And you're surrounded by neighbours on all sides. It's very quiet though. So I'll take you down here. And that is the back alleyway out. Now, I don't know if this is part of the property or not. I suspect it's not, but I don't know. But this is the access alleyway for your bins. So you've got a small backyard, as it were. But it's very nice. And it's obviously low maintenance from a gardening perspective, which, if you're not living here, that's what you want, isn't it? Nice little design features though. AO. And you've got outside electricity. So if you wanted to bring something outside to plug in, then you've got that in which you can do that. But yeah, all good. Well, good afternoon from Thornwick Bay. this has taken about 15 minutes to walk to from Grove Cottage. You basically come out of the cottage, turn left, follow the road, you go past the caravan park, eventually you'll see a pub, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's a white pub on its own, and there's a road to the left just there. Follow that road in and you're at Thornwick Bay, and I mean, in the distance that's the white pub, that's the main road on the horizon. It's not far from here, the wide angle makes it look further, but essentially on a day like today, I mean this is October and it's an absolutely glorious day. It's a pleasure to come somewhere like this, and the views are just lovely as I've just showed you. So yeah, this is definitely a recommender. So if you've got an hour or two in the morning before you go out for the day somewhere, then this is a good thing to do. Right, I'll show you some more places when I find them. So in this bit of the film that I'm going to show you, this is where Flamborough Head Lighthouse is. There's two lighthouses. There's an old one which is on the golf course that you'll drive past on the way to the newer one. Lighthouse is not spectacular, but the coastline again, it's rugged, it's dramatic, big waves, and you've got seals. There's a seal colony here. I think they're grey seals. We didn't see too many today, but anyway, I'll show you a few brief glimpses around Flamborough Head. Another place to visit if you're stopping at Grove Cottage. So it's that sad time, which is leaving time. It's the end of the stay, so I just thought I'd offer you a short final reflection on staying at Grove Cottage here in Flamborough. So my first thing I want to say is it's been lovely. It's been a really nice stay. We've really enjoyed it. The cottage has been so comfortable. It's been warm. It's been really, really good. And apart from those little niggles at the beginning, you know, those little things that could have just been a bit better, then other than that, it's been absolutely fine. What I will say though is if you are stopping here, bring some double plugs with you. You know, the ones that you can put like two plugs in. I don't mean a strip plug, I mean the double plugs, the chunks, okay? Because the plug sockets upstairs in the front bedroom are so low to the floor, you can't plug anything into them that's got a wire that comes down from it. So bring some double plugs with you. The other thing is, we've had to buy washing up liquid and washing up scrubbers and things like that because there weren't any here. So that might be something that's worth bringing with you as well if you're stopping here. Other than that, you know, the fridge is, we've left the fridge in a cleaner state than what we found it, and the freezer still isn't defrosted, but I've been in contact with the owner about that and they're going to sort it out this weekend, so that's good. It's not a negative for me, that at all. It really isn't a negative. It is just something which could be improved, and I'm always looking to, you know, help and offer advice for improvement, and that's all I'm doing really. I've enjoyed the stay here. I will definitely consider staying here again in future, and if you're thinking of coming to the Flamborough area, this is really nice. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the film, hope you've enjoyed the other little views around as well. I'll catch you on the next one. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Travel Media production, and you can find more like them by going to www.mosstravel.tv. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel and watching my film. It's hugely appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss. Hit the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll also get notifications about any future travel films which I upload. If you like my travel films, then you might also like my second channel, which is about home and garden. Please have a look for that channel. You'll find it at www.homegardens.com. mosshomeandgarden.co.uk, and if you like what you see, please give that a subscribe also. If you'd like to connect with me as Moss Travel Media on other social media, then you'll find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Moss Travel. That's the page. And if you'd like to connect with the profile, then the profile is Moss Travelog. If you'd like to connect with me on Instagram to see my travel photography, where I'm up to, what stories I'm telling, then go to instagram.com/StuMoss or do a search for user Stu Moss. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, I'm at Moss Travel TV. On Pinterest, I'm Moss Travel Media, which is pinterest.co.uk/Moss Travel TV. On Tumblr, I'm stuartmoss.tumblr.com or just do a search for Moss Travel Tumblr. On WordPress, I'm wordpress.com/view/Moss Travel TV.wordpress.com or do a search for Moss Travel Media on WordPress. And on vContactor, you can find me by going to vk.com/Moss Travel Media or doing a search for Stuart Moss. If you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on mosstraveltv@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for watching and for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best of days, happy travels and bon voyage.